Hola a todos. Hi everyone, it's Michael here again. Thank you for joining me today in this video. I hope you liked my previous video, my first video, the introduction to Spanish. Apologies for any editing errors or anything like that. I'm still getting used to making videos and editing videos, but hopefully you will start to see some improvements as I carry on. And rather like language learning, that's what video making is all about. It's about learning and improving as you continue, as you go. So please like and subscribe to the channel, and please like this video, and please share as well to spread the message, and hopefully you'll get some value from these videos. In today's video, I'm going to share with you 7 of the most useful Spanish phrases in the language, and these phrases are perfect for absolute beginners. So, even if you decide not to learn any more Spanish besides what's in this video, you'll be able to go very far with what you learn from today. These phrases are used all the time, and that's why it's a good idea to learn them. I also said in my previous video that Spanish-speaking people really appreciate it when you make an effort to learn and to use some Spanish. So even if you only have the confidence to use or to try 1 or 2 of the phrases in this video, then that will be a fantastic start. And if you do use them with a native Spanish speaker, you'll see how positively they react and how much encouragement they give you. Okay, the first important phrase that you will need is the word for excuse me, and this will be used when you need to attract someone's attention in order to ask them a question or to ask for their help. And the word for excuse me to do this is perdón. Perdón. Now you can see in the writing, in the spelling, there's an accent above the O, and that accent above the O is there to tell you that when you're speaking, you hit that particular part of the word. Perdón. Perdón. You hear that the O, perdón, is slightly heavier than the first part of the word. Perdón. When you say excuse me, it's also usually considered polite, especially if the person is much older than you, to add the word for sir or madam. Now you might already know these words, even if you don't know what they mean. You probably already know these words because they are extremely common. The word for sir or mister is señor, and the word for madam or miss or missus is señora. So, excuse me sir would be perdón señor, and excuse me madam or excuse me miss would be perdón señora. Perdón señor. Perdón señora. So, give those a try. Excuse me sir, perdón señor, and excuse me madam or excuse me miss, perdón señora. Now, the person you are speaking to might reply with sí, which means yes. Perdón, señor. Sí? Perdón, señora. Sí? Now, the word sí, as I said, simply means yes, and it's an incredibly common word. It can also be used in response to a question as well. So if a Spanish-speaking person asks you something and the answer is yes, you can reply with sí. Give it a try. Sí. Sí. The next important phrase you will probably need is the word for please, and that word is por favor. It's actually 2 words. Por favor. It literally means of favour, and that's why it's used for please, because when you say please, you're asking for a favour. Now, another handy hint here is that in Spanish, you can easily ask for directions to a place, or ask for food or drink, or ask for something in a shop, simply by saying the name of the thing you're looking for, or the name of the place, followed by por favor. You don't need to learn any complicated sentences like, could I please have, or could you please tell me where the something is, for example. Okay? As I said, the easiest way is simply to say the name of the thing you're looking for, or the name of the place, followed by por favor. So, give please a try. Por favor. Por favor. Okay. Now, as I said, you can ask for something very easily or ask for directions to a place by just giving the name of the thing followed by por favor. So, let's practice this a little bit. Now, imagine that you have arrived, you are in the airport in a Spanish-speaking country, and you can't find the exit. You can't find the way out. Now, the exit in Spanish is la salida. La salida. And you've probably seen that on signs in the airport if you've visited a Spanish-speaking country. So instead of having to ask, excuse me, but where is the exit, or something like that, or where is the way out, you can simply say, excuse me, the exit, please. Okay. Perdón, señor or señora. La salida, por favor. Perdón, señor. La salida, por favor. Perdón, señora. La salida, por favor. So give those a try. La salida, por favor. La salida, por favor. It's the same if you're in a bar and you want to order a drink. Now, for example, if you want to order a beer, instead of saying something like, could I please have a beer, you could simply say, a beer, please. So, una cerveza. Cerveza is beer. Una cerveza, por favor. Una cerveza, por favor. Perdón, una cerveza, por favor. And that's all you need. So you can see that actually you can achieve quite a lot, asking for directions or ordering food and drink or asking for something in a shop simply by using the name of the thing you're looking for or the name of the place followed by por favor. Okay, so the next phrase will be one of your best friends when you first start communicating in Spanish with native Spanish speakers, especially in Europe. Spanish speakers, especially European Spanish speakers, they have a reputation for speaking very fast and for being very difficult to understand. So it's probably quite a good phrase to learn to say, I don't understand. And I don't understand in Spanish is no entiendo. No entiendo. So give that one a try. No entiendo. No entiendo. No means don't, not, or no, and entiendo means I understand. So when you put them together, you have I don't understand. No entiendo. You can also combine this with the word we learned earlier with perdón, because perdón can mean excuse me, but it can also mean sorry. So, perdón, no entiendo. Sorry, I don't understand. Perdón, no entiendo. So give that one a try. Sorry, I don't understand. Perdón, no entiendo. Now, if no entiendo means I don't understand, then entiendo simply means I understand. And if someone repeats something to you or speaks slowly or something like that, and then you do understand what they're saying after not understanding originally, then you can simply say, ah, I understand. Ah, entiendo. So, perdón, no entiendo, and ah, entiendo. So, give those two a try. No entiendo, ah, entiendo. Okay, and to say thank you, it's again a very common word, so you probably already know this, or even if you don't know what it meant, you probably already know the word. And to say thank you to someone, you say gracias. Gracias. You can also hear it pronounced gracias. There's no difference in the meaning, they're exactly the same, and both pronunciations are acceptable. I'll be explaining why in another video on pronunciation, but gracias or gracias. Okay. Now, when you say gracias to someone, when you say thank you to them, they will probably reply with a phrase that means you're welcome, don't mention it, or no problem. And that phrase is Denada. Denada. And it literally means of nothing, which is why it's used for don't mention it, you're welcome, no problem, and things like that. And you can also use that too. So if someone says thank you to you, you can also say Denada. Denada. So give it a try if you haven't already. Gracias, Denada. Gracias, Denada. And the final phrase, the final essential phrase that you'll need is to say goodbye to someone, because even if it's a very short interaction, it's always polite in Spanish to say goodbye to the person. And again, this is a very common word, so you've probably heard it before, even if you didn't know the meaning, and the word is adios. Adios. Now again, there is an there is an accent on the O that tells you to hit the second part of the word. Adios. Adios. So, if you haven't already, give adios a try. Adios. Adios. Okay, so let's put all this into practice then. So I'm going to ask you some questions, and all you have to do is try to answer using the phrases that we've learned already in the video. You can pause the video to give yourself some thinking time, and I'll also give you the correct answer to the questions. So let's start with the first one. How would you say excuse me sir or excuse me madam? Perdón señor or perdón señora? Perdón señor, perdón señora. Okay, next one. How would you say yes and no? Sí and no. And remember, no can also mean not and don't as well. Number 3. How would you say please? How would you say please? Por favor. Por favor. Por favor. Number 4. How would you say where is the exit? Or sorry, excuse me, where is the exit? Perdón, la salida por favor. Perdón, la salida por favor. Because remember, in Spanish, you can ask for directions to a place just by saying the name of the place you need and por favor. Okay, next one. How would you say, excuse me, can I have a beer please? Perdón, una cerveza por favor. Perdón, una cerveza por favor. Again, you can order food and drink just by saying the name of the thing you want, followed by por favor. Okay, next one. How would you say, I don't understand? No entiendo. No entiendo. You can also say, sorry, I don't understand. Perdón, no entiendo. Perdón, no entiendo. How would you say, ah, I understand, thank you? Ah, entiendo, gracias. Ah, entiendo, gracias. Okay, how would you say, you're welcome, don't mention it, or no problem, something like that? Denada. Denada. And finally, how would you say goodbye? Adios. Adios. Okay, so that's today's video. That's 7 essential phrases that you can use in a Spanish-speaking country. And as I said, these phrases are ideal for beginners. And, you know, give them a go. As I said, Spanish native speakers will really appreciate the effort you've made, even if it's just a simple phrase like excuse me or thank you or something like that. If you make the effort to use one of these phrases, you'll see how grateful Spanish people are for the effort you've made. So thank you very much. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope you found it informative. Please like, subscribe and share. Adios.